Now to weather. That winter storm sweeping across the U.S. dumped heavy snow, ice, and freezing rain on half of the country this weekend. New information this afternoon, 20 states calling a state of emergency. The storm caused massive flight cancellations and school closures, and at least now 29 deaths reported amid the severe weather. Temperatures are expected to keep dipping in some states. Hundreds of thousands are still without power across the country, especially in the southern states. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
Across the country, hundreds of thousands of customers without power in dangerously cold temperatures. In the south, thick ice putting pressure on power lines.
There's trees down everywhere and power lines as well.
Some of the most widespread power outages in Tennessee, where crews are out in force working to restore electricity. Across the state, trees snapped in half, snow blanketing streets. In Franklin, you can see this power line sparking.
Oh no. Oh no.
And this homeowner watching as a tree fell in her backyard, damaging her barn. The Northeast, clobbered by this weekend's storm, buried in several inches of snow, and in many areas, more than a foot. Boston saw more than 18 inches.
Travel conditions remain challenging, so please be careful out there as cleanup continues.
In Philadelphia, there's so much piled up, they're using backhoes to pick up the snow and dump it into melting machines. New York City seeing nearly a foot of snow, people digging out today.
If you don't do it now, you're going to have problems with it later. So get out early, get it now, and go home and relax after.
The brutal cold still lingering with wind chills in the single digits in parts of the Northeast.
In terms of staying warm, we're working closely with all the utilities to make sure the power stays on, and it stays on for everyone, particularly those who are low income.
And the cold is only expected to get worse, with actual temperatures dropping down to the single digits here in New York by early tomorrow morning. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Oh, Rena, bundled up in that cold. Yeah. Well, this is a live look at the power outage in the U.S. Right now, close to 600,000 customers are still without power, concentrated in those southern states like Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Now, that's a big improvement from yesterday when more than 1 million customers were in the dark. The risk to people in these states grows, Walt, as temperatures continue to drop, though.
All right.